YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's me again, Mr. Wade, your host of Wait a Minute POV. Thank y'all for coming back and chilling with me. I want to thank all the subscribers who have subscribed in the last couple of days. Y'all dope for that, though, you know. And remember that all of these videos that we do, entertainment and educational purposes only. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Yeet!
States is the most dangerous. Well, firstly, the safest U.S. state is Vermont, boasting the lowest violent crime rate at only 1.4 incidents per 1,000 people. But what state claims the title of the most dangerous? In fifth place, we find Oklahoma, with an overall crime rate of 3,277 per 100,000 people, ranking as the 14th most violent state in the country. Taking the fourth spot is Arkansas, which ranks 48th for personal safety. It holds the third highest assault rate per person nationwide and records around 8 murders per 100,000 people, making it the 5th highest state for homicides. Securing the third position is Texas, ranking 43rd for personal safety and registering a violent crime rate of 4.6 incidents per 1,000 people. Notably, Dallas has experienced a 15% increase in murder rates since 2023, with approximately 19 murders per 100,000 residents. In second place is none other than Mississippi, ranking 50th for road safety and boasting the second highest driving fatality rates in the country. Finally, in the top spot, we have Louisiana, claiming the highest homicide rate in the U.S. with 14.4 murders per 100,000.
How much of that is true anymore, though? Because, like, Chicago is off the chain. In New York, I mean, they didn't even mention the place, you know what I'm saying? I know Cali is, like, one of the ones, too, though, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Get in my comment section. Let me know what y'all think, though. I know people gonna Google it, you know what I'm saying, all that. So, but just, like, you know, let your boy know. Let's move on to the next.
World War III breaks out and you don't have a bunker. Here are the 6 most remote places you can escape to. First, pack your bag to Greenland. It's very peaceful and far from everyone, except Canada, which makes it not remote enough. So escape to the Faroe Islands, an autonomous territory of Denmark. It's remote from every other country, but close to the UK, which also makes it not remote enough. So escape to New Zealand. But do you want it even more remote? Then pack up right now and move here to Cocos Island. It has a combined population of just 600 people. Maybe that's too many people. Then escape to Pitcairn Island. There are currently over 50 inhabitants here, and the British government is actively encouraging people to move here. But if you want absolute total escape from everything else in the world, then go to Tristan da Cunha. It is the most remote inhabited island in the world. It has 250 people and has just one...
Yeah, I was watching that, and I had to laugh to myself because of the simple fact that they act like people got planes just parked in their backyard, or... You know what I'm saying? Just somewhere to like, oh yeah, you can fly here and be safe because there's no violence here. You can fly here. Like, really? If World War III happened, really? So I'll meet y'all at y'all nearest plane. You know what I'm saying? And then we just gonna move on to the next. Let's go.
Don't know about the billionaire's social calendar. Ultra-high net worth individuals tend to exclusively socialize with each other, all traveling to the same destinations each month. Every year, it looks something like this. To ring in the new year, billionaires will party at St. Bart. February consists of the Super Bowl, which varies from city to city. In March, it's Aspen for downhill skiing, and then off to Augusta, Georgia, to kick off the spring season with the Masters. May is an extremely busy month for these billionaires, with a Met Gala in New York, and then the most famous horse race, the Kentucky Derby, before flying out to Europe for the Cannes Film Festival and the Monaco Grand Prix. In June, billionaires travel to England for the Henley Rowing Regatta, and then the Wimbledon Tennis Tournament in July. August is the Venice Film Festival in Italy, and then conveniently close the Monaco Yacht Show in September. In October, they're back in England for the London Art Fair. November sees them traveling down to Australia, where it's warming up for the Melbourne Cup, and then finishing off the year at Art Basel in Miami Beach, before starting it all over again in St. Bart for New Year's Eve.
More shit that nobody cares about. But it is kind of like funny how all of them go to the same places, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, on certain days. That's because it's that ritual shit, you know what I'm saying? They probably over there drinking blood and doing all that stuff, though. Yep, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Yep, I sure did. But we gonna move on to the next, right?
We were inside a fucking cult. On the way back, we're driving by, we're in the middle of the desert, and we look, and there's just like this staircase that goes to nowhere in the middle of the desert. And we're both like, we get this really bad, weird feeling. We're like, we need to go back.
We go back and we find this town.
This really rich guy, he's a Rothschild. He bought this town of Felicity and named it after his wife, Felicity.
It's like an 8-mile city and only a population of 7, and it's definitely a cult.
Oh, we did a tour.
We did a tour.
Horrifying.
Why?
They tried to get us into this cult. They put us in this pyramid.
And told us to make a wish.
They tried to get us in the center of the pyramid, in the center of the thing, put our foot in the middle, save this thing and make a wish and then sign a contract. And I was like, and we were like, I'm not doing that. And she was like, well, it's the only part of the tour you have to do.
And they go,
to do the tour. And that's when we said, we don't want to do the tour anymore. We're going to leave. And she was pissed.
and then they said, she goes, this right here is the center of the world.
Yeah. Tell me what y'all think about that, though. Because I heard about that little stair spiral thing before, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the desert and all that. So tell me what y'all think. Because, you know, the Rothschilds, they always been weirdos from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They even got the little snippet thing from the parties they did used to have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I think I have that one, though. Let's see. Let's move on to the next. See, just like I said, weirdo shit. Yep, let's move on to the
Let's
next.
focus on Russia. Putin's latest warning to the West, Moscow, ready for nuclear war.
Они у нас постоянно находятся в состоянии боевой готовности. А наша триада, ядерная триада, это у нас, да, американцы, на самом деле, продвинулись гораздо больше. У нас она более современная.
That dude, Putin, is a freaking, yeah, he's a maniac. And bruh, nobody is, you know what I'm saying, like bold enough to go against dude. You know what I'm saying? Him and Tsai Young Jinping, whatever dude name is, however you say, the leader of China. I don't know how you say his name, and I'm not trying to butcher it just to be funny, but yeah, him. Them is two scary dudes, man, and they got power. You know what I'm saying? That, you heard what he just said? Like, we basically nothing compared to what he has. Right? Man, scary times. Nuclear war. Yeah. But let's move on to the next.
In a shocking incident, a Tesla factory worker found themselves in a sci-fi nightmare when a malfunctioning robot attacked them on the factory floor. The robot, designed to move aluminum car parts, went rogue, pinning the engineer and leaving a trail of blood with its metal claws sinking into the victim's back and arm. The incident occurred 2 years ago when an engineer, busy programming software for robots tasked with cutting car parts, became the unintended target. 2 robots were disabled for maintenance, but a third, unfortunately, remained active, leading to this unexpected and unfortunate event. Tesla declined to comment on the incident. The information obtained an injury report submitted to federal officials and health authorities in Travis County, detailing a laceration, cut, or open wound on the engineer's left hand. This incident sheds light on broader safety concerns at the
I remember this
Texas
happened a few years ago, and, you know, I still want to touch on it again because, you know, this is that AI shit that they was talking about. See, these people be wanting to play God too much, you know what I'm saying? And it's finna come back and bite them in the ass, you know what I'm saying? So let's be dead ass honest about it. Stupid, man. You know what I mean? But we gonna move on to the next.
Hey, Figure One, what do you see right now?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great, can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
Great. So, based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Of course.
All right, so how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I agree. Thanks, Figure One.
One thing I did notice about that robot, how it was talking, and it even had like a little stutter, like, you know what I'm saying, like how it was thinking, and it, you know, like it would be somebody real, like how I be stuttering sometimes on here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just creepy. All of this shit is creepy, and they're just right. They're really pushing this AI shit, like really. I mean, we've seen it in the last couple of years, but this year is really getting pushed for a reason. It's an agenda. But let's move on to the next.
Does this frighten you? The I will become self-aware.
Yeah, you see how the facial expression changed and all that stuff though, and then like when it went up and moved the person's hand, and you know that could have just turned all bad, broken wrist, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. And then at the end, how it just like quickly snapped out of the frown and all that. Whoo, they playing around with stuff though. Yeah, but these was just some random videos that I wanted to post, you know what I'm saying? I got some other stuff that I'm gonna, you know, share with y'all, but yeah. This is Wait a Minute POV. Thank y'all for chilling with me. This is Mr. Wade, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next go round though. Yeah.
Only know one way.